Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. We're gonna play a little more of the Outer Worlds. I looked up the time to beat on this, and it seems to be one of the shorter ones, the ones I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna try to kind of power through this a little bit more, do a little more episodes on this, so that we can, get move this off and move on to other games. I do enjoy it. It isn't quite the Fallout in space that they kind of advertised at the beginning, but it's fun. It's got these interesting characters. It's got pretty good story, and for the most part, I'm having a good time playing it. I did put it down to easy, so I'm not going to get like the play it on difficult achievements. But for now, let's see where we're at. Upper right hand corner is probably the best place for this one. No, left. Upper right. There we go. There's our girl Parvati. Here's our... We have a number of quests to do here in Monarch.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I'm Alex.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Oh no, not Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Alright.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
I'm gonna have a look around.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure, Grim. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, I can ask. Wait.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Alrighty, buddy. The Yacht Club. Masai Guard. Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
She got purple hair.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find information.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
You drunk?
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, we.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
All right, I'll be back. Vending machine. What do you got here? Do you guys sell caffeinoid? Sell armor? Salt treatment, cosmic smokes. They sell a lot of smokes. Shitter's full. A mag pick? I'm going to steal every little mag pick I see. Because...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Monarch Industries. Resident. Somebody's house or something.
Velma seem out of sorts too?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean,
Big place.
wouldn't know. I made a point.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by any time you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, Fred, she likes you, Fred.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd
Oh,
know
she
her.
dirty old lady.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
What do you want in here?
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't
Oh, you
like to
love the
pry.
pry, Abigail.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Andy.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
For fellow.
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll eventually. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Yes. Let's
Chin up, dearie.
let's go and check out where his body is. Because we can. Because we get to kill extra creatures and then they'll give us monies.
Wrapped musk and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
You, little
I
beat
just
up
knew
looking
you were a
lady.
good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous
Your
blast.
face
but
is
he didn't
so
listen.
scarred.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this.
And she looks like she's got 7 layers of makeup. This
Please,
update
won't you
certainly
go
makes them all
find
look
my boy?
like they spend the time in front of, why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous
Like she
it
got
is out
7
there.
layers of white on her.
I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Oh, you are a creepy old lady. Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Manta Queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast
Oh, so
already.
sad, so sad. Where is it?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe Marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
Vivid imagination. I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Yeah.
And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Alright. Which journal, which quest are we on? We're on Passion Hill. Okay, we need to get drugs for our girl. I should stop at a workbench and see if I can
Hold
upgrade
on to
this
your hats,
rifle at some point.
This ride is about to get ugly.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
don't understand why I never get their abilities. It's like something I'm doing wrong, but it's like you should be able to point to. Dead Raptidons, that one's not anything. This one's open. We got some purple berry. Dead people. Ammo, purple berry lunch. Bypass bits. Bullets. Oh, yes. Pro tossball stick. We'll have to check our other guy if that's something he needs. Riot control armor. Mag to zap. Alrighty. All sorts of goodies here. They're closed off place. Sort of churchy sort of place. Oh man. Purple berry did you in, buddy. Drino. All sorts of goodies just laying around. Again, this is why I'm like, this for Fallout, probably not the best one to do as like a video, just because there's so much of this, of me just like, oh, I gotta loot all the things. Though I've seen the streamers do a bit. I think that helps though, is like they got the people to talk to in there. So you have that more to entertainment for people, so they get to see, oh, nice hat. Let me see. Inventory. Armor. Nice hat. I think I sold the other thing you need for that achievement. There's some sort of oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade that. Look at that, the points you get for that. Leadership skills and persuade. You gotta wear that when you're in town for sure. I mean, that's like quite a bit of an upgrade. I probably sold the other thing you need. Another pro tossball stick. Let's see. 286, 286. Okay, we can. Iron slitlock, Montag, the Vermin, Unit, Automag, Assault Rifle. We got everything in here. Yep, we did. Going that way. Like the things stay dead here too. You don't get the respawns.
Feels like the old bits outside of
that there'd be more in this place, but no, just the Raptons made a hole in the place. Run out of regular ammo, because this gun uses a lot of it. Sneaky, sneaky. Spencer supply key. Alright, we killed y'all. Let's just Zhang's Emporium.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Get yourself together.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What a gruesome way to die.
Can't take the purple. Putting sips on increased bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists is left the field toss ball bang. Stainless Steel Rat is the name of wonderful science fiction series by Harry Harrison. I don't see more clues here, buddy. You may come back to your little murder in a little while. After I steal more stuff. Let's go to the dispensary.
I can't do that.
Just making sure I'm like clicking through all this stuff. All right. Is that like the drugs? Somewhere over there. Yeah, I could steal it, or I could just go to her and tell her that,
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this? My, but you are a doll.
I am.
Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Yep. Oh, and we leveled up. Because we are dirty thieving the bad man. Let's see, one that gets us to 50 with long guns. We'll just add another one with long guns. I might want to go with heavy guns later on. We'll see. Dialogue. I like to persuade and to lie. Got those all. 1, 2. And we still have 3 points available. Let's go one in each of those and one more in ranged. All right, apply. Yes. Now we get a new perk too. All right, what was that one? Plus 10 dialogue skills. Enter quiet. All skills with no companion party. Minus 50% consumable weight. Probably be a good thing to have, yes. Let's go give our girl her drugs.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I brought some custom.
Probably gonna send Parvati back.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
You've got your major pills using your dangerous.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the Unreliable Crew.
You look like a preacher. You a traveling vicar?
In a manner of speaking.
Stellar Bay had a vicar once. He took it up.
Alright, let's see. Vicar Max. What are you wearing, Vicar Max? Armor, you got 9. That's 9. That's 14. Your buddy. Yoka. She ain't got nothing on. So let's give her a trooper helmet. And that's 17. Okay. It's better than what I got. And she needs her skills upgraded. One too far. Base health, threat generator, threat generator. Tend to lie. Extra weapons. What's she using anyway? Light machine gun. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. And something called a tremor cleaver.
Fought himself to convince Graham's folk to come back to the corporate fold. Kept making the trip between the city and Amber Heights by foot. Kept getting himself into all sorts of scrapes.
Let's go to the journal here. Yes. Well, no.
It came when I found a book of his in the middle of a raft encampment. And still gripping it, too. A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or you just like the tides?
Get another
Why,
advance.
that's borderline offensive, Ms. Reverie Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tides are...
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
She likes a man who did his leg day.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Alright. Let's see. Should we help her with her love life first? Because that's the kind of guy I am sometimes. Okay.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered. Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Nice of you to say. I like her too. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Alrighty, we finished that little task. We're at 38 minutes, so I'm going to just step outside in the sun here, select our other quests, what we're going to do, and then I will end this episode, and we'll start, recording the next one immediately. But, we need to pick a stopping point for these things, and that, for me, is this one. Okay, yes, let's go back to the journal. Grim Tomorrow, that's what we're going to do when we come back. Okay, guys, it's going to be the end of this one for The Outer Worlds Spatial Choice Edition. I did look, when you boot it up, it shows you the 2 side quest things, and they don't suggest you start them until, level, I think, one is, 30, and the other is, 35. We're at level 14, so we're not going to get to the DLC anytime soon. But, I definitely will try to get it done before the end of the game. And there's definitely not going to 100% this. There are quests, some play it on super hard mode, and somewhere they want you to get specific kills with a toss ball stick. I thought some of it was melee, and that's why at the beginning of the game I was just running around smacking people. But I don't have a melee build anymore, and I'm not going to go getting toss ball stick kills. It just seems like too much. Anyway, I'm going to stop this here and start another one immediately. But if you guys like this, say so in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Premium you'd like to see, write that down there as well. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys all next time.